Okay, so the idea is this is part of the biomythography, thinking about first love, thinking about like I'm on my bike. I'm on my bike. I love riding my bike because it reminds me of love. It reminds me of my uncle teaching me how to ride his bike from when he was younger with those kind of like metal wheels, and then it reminds me of my dad and I when I was working at my first job. Like in summer of '94, he would pick me up from work on his bike, and I know when I was getting to work, it would be super hot. I would be climbing that like hill up the freeway entrance pass, and so it was really stressful. But at night, the desert air was cooler, and you could just glide down that hill. You don't have to pedal, and you could just coast, and nobody was in the street. And the streets were really wide the way that we went back to the house. The main road, I can't remember the name. But yeah, there was just this sense of freedom. And it's that first love, it's that first job, it's that, I don't know how to describe it. But the sense of independence, the sense of being able to pay for your own, but still having the parent there. Like, it was a big deal. It was a big deal. And I was done with my junior year. I could have graduated, but I was sticking around for senior year. So I told that before. But so basically I started recording just to say, it's, not only was that first job, the first job and that feeling of freedom, it was also this feeling of, that's when I fell in love, or that's when I had that experience of first love. I just had that experience like a couple weeks before I just started the job. I think I started the job in July. I feel like July 6th or something. I feel like the first major movie that I had was Forrest Gump, the first new one. So I can't remember exactly when I started, but it was summer. It was between May and July of '94. I feel like it was May though. So anyways, so meeting that teenage girl and having everything in the room slow down in this golden hazy light, and just realizing that there is a God, because this person in front of me is the most beautiful creature or beautiful thing that I've ever seen. So it was that kind of, and it changed my life. That's when I went on the path of love. That's when I knew that there was a God. That's when I knew that I didn't understand God, but I would follow the path of God as love. So anyways, I'm thinking, I'm riding, and I'm thinking about, why I'm riding my bike. I see cars, and sometimes I wish I had a car, but, cars remind me, or driving reminds me of work. It reminds me, I drove for FedEx for 9 years. I drove a lot of places, Have a good day. Thank you. And so, I guess I equate cars and driving with work, and I equate bike riding with love, and freedom and leisure and a good job done, the end of work, and it's just mixed with love because it's my first love. And then the last person that I love is a street urban bike rider, and they've been riding for years and years and years and years and years, like over 3 decades. And so there's that joy of, you can hear it in my voice, but there's that joy of the love. It's sort of like a sandwich of first love and last love in a sort of lifetime that's over. I don't know how to describe it other than that. But I'm looking forward to my new love, my new loves.